Everybody. So last video we went to I sought out to teach you guys how to make a clicker game, and I never really made another video for a while. And we left off with something like this. Oh yeah. And I want us to have an actual count. So, let's get started. This is Biggles. Okay, so the first thing we're going to want to do is add a header. Now, we already have a header here, but that is our title. So, we're going to make a new header. And we're going to make this one H1. And I'm just gonna write value, because we're gonna leave this blank for a little while. Now make sure you finish that off with this sign and make sure it has that slash. And we're going to add some text that says ID equals quotation marks, and we're going to put this as count, and I'm going to keep mine all lowercase. So if we come over here and we try our new code, we should have new text. And we can actually change around the order of this a little bit. So, like, if we want our button under it, then we can do that. Now, I'm going to keep mine as it was, but you can easily change that by taking this script right here and moving it up here. Now, you'll probably notice that anybody who's used code before knows that won't really do much. This is a project I made a little while ago. It's pretty long, as you can see, but this is also a clicker game like this was. And this is what we're sort of trying to get to. Of course, this one's going to be a little different, since we won't have jobs or saving data. But maybe that can be a new video. Anyways, let's change this, and the first thing we want to do is to make sure that we can have this header right here, which from before just said value, and it still does. We want it to say the amount of money we have. Now for that, of course, we're going to need a variable. Now the easiest way to do that is at the very top of the script, say var, and we're going to set this to money. Money equals 0. You can change this value right here to whatever you want. If you want it to actually be like $2,000, 4.5 million. It's not my game. Now we're going to use a semicolon to end this off. Now, before we just had this count function alert that the button was clicked, but there's no fun in that, so we're going to make it say let money equal plus equal 1 and semicolon. Now what this is going to do is change our money variable from up here to be the same thing, but with one extra value. But if we come over here, and if we wanted to actually test this code, then it would show up that nothing happens. We click it and we can't see anything, and that's because there's nothing telling this header up here to display anything different than it already was. So let's come over here and let's add some more. Alrighty. So our problem was that we can't show our amount of money, which is why I added this nifty little ID up here. Now, with this ID, we can do whatever. And we can change it. We can change anything about it, like its text, its color, anything our heart desires. So, to make it display the right value, we can do document dot get element by ID, and then we're going to write in quotes count, all lowercase, because that's how we wrote it. And then we're going to do dot inner text equals money, semicolon. Now this is going to give us a little bit of freedom. So I'm going to throw this over onto my other monitor. We have our code up here, and whenever we click it, what it was supposed to do was display our value, but I did notice a small little bug in our code. Now our error is that we can't use the let function like this. It's a syntax error, and that syntax will break our entire project. So to do that, we can literally just remove the let and it'll work. So coming over to my other monitor, we can come over here, and if we look at this, if we click it, our value goes up. Now do make sure that you removed that let that was right here in front of this money, because without it, it will just destroy your project. And I hope you don't make the same mistake I did there whenever you're making your own games, but it really is a lot. So I am out of time for this video. Next video I will try to touch up on maybe upgrades and buying stuff. This has been Biggles. Stay coding.